What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I think for Ethereum and the crypto market, right, we have certain things that we want to talk about, whether it's, Shiba Inu to 1 cent, Terra Luna Classic to $1, Bitcoin to 100K, Ethereum to $10,000. I think that is one of the biggest kind of conversation starters for people that are invested in crypto or that believe in crypto, that want to see crypto thrive. They're always wondering what's going to hit what, right? Because it's not about what the project is really doing for a lot of people. It's about the investment itself and how much they can gain. So Ethereum to $10,000 is a big deal because if it does get to $10,000, you're looking at basically a $1 trillion market cap, over $1 trillion market cap, which kind of surpasses that level of not being able to compete with Bitcoin, but actually being able to compete with Bitcoin by seeing it up in the $1 trillion market cap level, which I think it can get to. And I think it will go past that, right? I also think that being deflationary, you may end up seeing it at that level, but also at a higher price. So, can it get to $10,000? Well, let's take a trip through maybe some price predictions and an article that talks about this specific topic. But I also want to go into where Ethereum is and how much I hold and what's my plan for holding my Ethereum. So, anyways, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter at Perry8K, you can follow me over there. Don't forget about my Patreon link that's in the description. If you guys want to message me privately, talk to me privately about certain investments or about your portfolio and, all types of stuff. I mean, that's where I message a lot of people and get back to people very quickly compared to any other way of messaging me, which there's not many. So feel free to go and do that. Also, there's a lot of different stuff like spreadsheets and buy alerts and sell alerts and different educational videos and stuff like that. If I learn a lesson, I feel like I need to share with you guys. So definitely check that out down below. And one more thing, my referral links are at the top of the description if you guys want to join KuCoin or Crypto.com or Webull or something. But anyways, let's talk about Ethereum. If we look at where Ethereum is right now, it's at about 1600. It got to a level of about 1700, over 1700, which is amazing to be able to see that growth. But currently where it's at 1661. And 42 cents. Now, I bought a lot lower at about 1,200, also 1,100, and closer to 1,000. But then, you had this price that was down in the 800s, which would have been amazing for people to get into. And if you did make a move into Ethereum at that time, you're better for it. I mean, you're up double what you invested, which is phenomenal to be a part of that and to have that gain, which you don't typically see all the time, right? You're investing in the stock market, you're looking for 10%, 20% returns. You see a 30% return, you're excited. You see a 50% return, you're ecstatic, and 100% return, you're like, this is unbelievable. But the crypto market, 100% return, comes and goes. You're going to see a bunch of different 100% returns, 50% losses, 20% losses, some bigger losses, some bigger gains as well, because the markets are very volatile. But once you see utility actually kick in, something like what Ethereum has really planned for, then you're going to start seeing consistency. So anyways, again, we're at 1661. You're seeing a $203 billion market cap. So the only other one that's over $100 billion besides Ethereum has gotten to a high of, I believe, like 500 plus $billion market cap. When you look at the volume, you're seeing $7.3 billion in volume, which is down today. It's down 20% over the day. But you do see the circulating supply, which that's something that we can now hone in on and understand that this can decrease the 122 million coins that are in circulating supply that's there. Now, for my position, sorry, there's cat hair flying through the air. And my position and what I hold, right? I bought Ethereum. I have Ethereum 2 that's staked over in Coinbase, and I hold $8,000 worth of Ethereum. So yeah, it's about $8,318 worth of Ethereum, which is currently up $1,858. I hold 5 Ethereum. And again, it's up about $2,000. So I'm excited about what I do hold, but what is my plan for what I have here? So I am a firm believer that Ethereum will get to $10,000. However, I will make my first sell or my position when Ethereum gets to about $4,000, because that's about my initial investment. $4,000, $5,000 is what my initial investment is, close to it, right? Because average price you could see here, it says is $1,357. That doesn't seem right, but I don't know if they're calculating this the right way. But they say my net investment is $6,450. So somewhere around that $4,000 to $5,000, I will take two Ethereum and take out $10,000 total, so that I get my initial investment plus profit, and I'll have 3 Ethereum left in there. Now I'm going to hold 1 or 2 Ethereum in a ledger stacks in order to see that grow throughout time, to see what it turns into as this is deflationary in the next 10 years and what happens with it. Because you never really know. And then I'm also going to take 1 and probably make some moves when it does hit $10,000. So basically, the total that I'll be profiting from this is around $20,000, while keeping 2 Ethereum locked away somewhere that I don't have to really worry about it. And if I'm capturing my initial investment plus my profit, I don't have to worry about it anyways. So that's my plan for my Ethereum. What's great about Ethereum is that it has a long typical days of hold time. Now, it doesn't show it here because this is Ethereum 2 and not just Ethereum. But if you go back here and you look at Ethereum, let's see if I can find it. If you go to Ethereum and you see the typical days of hold time, you're going to see that you have 200 or 124 days of typical hold time. So people are holding this for a while. They're staking it. They're just seeing what it's going to be, and hopefully looking for this to turn into, a higher price where it's $5,000, $10,000. So speaking of $10,000, there's this article here that really talks about Ethereum getting to $10,000. Can ETH reach $10,000 by 2023? And I don't want to, bore you with all this information, right? And obviously, if you want to look at it, you can go and look at it. Just type in Ethereum to $10,000. There's a ton of articles. But let's look at this, right? So it is said, that said, after all of the article, a breakout to $10,000 in 2023 could be a tall order for Ethereum's price. However, the token may close in on its all-time high of $4,878, especially if bulls support the second recovery phase above 2,000 over the coming days, possibly a few weeks. Now, this is big because I'm not saying whether it's going to get to $10,000 in 2023. This video may end up saying that. I'm not 100% sure what the title will be. But I do believe that if we see a massive bull run, that $10,000, or at least getting to a place to where you're resisting before $10,000, is not an unbelievable task. It is a tall task, a tall order, as they say here. I do believe it will hit all-time highs. I believe a lot of things will hit all-time highs, but it's whether it will hit $10,000 in general. And I do believe that it will hit $10,000. It's just a matter of time before it does make that move and we see more burns that are in place. There's so many different things that we can factor into here. But I do think that it's going to hit some of these levels, just like you can see Bitcoin, reach back up to $70,000. And will it reach to $100,000? Who's to say? I think it definitely has a chance to do that with the scarcity that it creates, but also Ethereum has its own scarcity that it creates within its coins. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this. Is it crazy to see Ethereum at $10,000, or do you think it's, truly believable to hit that level, seeing it at a $1 trillion market cap? I know how difficult that is because you only see one coin that's ever been to $1 trillion market cap, unless it's been like a scam coin that didn't let you sell. I believe Squid Game coin was at like 2 trillion or something like that before it completely collapsed. But we're talking about consistent movers and, consistently holding at $1 trillion or above $1 trillion. But anyways, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. But I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.